school. But over those years, my brother always invited me back to Chicago for the National Restaurant Association's
Oh,
annual
yeah.
food show.
Yes.
And we did that for 5, 6 years, and just seeing the whole food scene
Yep.
and camaraderie with everybody, and just something. There's nothing like good food to put a smile on somebody's face.
Absolutely.
So we'd do that. We'd go out to the great restaurants in Chicago. And then he was coming out to Vegas. My mother and father retired and moved to Vegas. And it was the same time, I want to say, as the International Pizza Expo.
Yep.
So I said, hey,
Bingo.
why don't you come this week and let's go. Let's go to the Pizza Expo. It's another food show.
Yep.
And so went to that, walked around the floor, and just fell in love. Fell in love with all the different pizzas, the people, and everything.
And I have to say, I mean, Pizza Expo is not pizza making expo, although that's a component of it. It's not pizza acrobatics, although that's a component of it. But it really basically is all the independent operators kind of get together, and there are a lot of vendors there, cheeses, sauces, flour, and you kind of get to schmooze and figure out what's going on. Of course, ovens. It's just an incredible experience. So there you are at the pizza show, walking around,
you're looking at the equipment, and like I said, it's for someone who's going to open an Italian restaurant. They have chicken, anything you could serve,
Sure.
And then I ran into a booth for where Fire Within was, and met Ajit Dharmith, the president of that company.
Yep.
And they sell pizza ovens on trailers and put together a pizza school.
Okay.
And so they had a big fishbowl, and he would say, go ahead and drop your business card in there, and we're going to be drawing names at the end of the show, and we're going to pick 2 or 3 people to come back on a scholarship to the pizza school.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll throw my card in there. I never win anything.
Yep.
But about a week later, I got a call, and it was him, and said, congratulations, we'd like to have you come back to our pizza school.
Okay, so you're at Wood-Fired University. How was that?
Wood-Fired University was a great experience. I've been back 8, 9 times now over the years. It's a 4-day event. It starts out, the first day is really just kind of a meet and greet. It's at a pizza place, a coal-fired pizza place, Marco's Pizzeria in downtown Denver. And you get to meet all the other students and the staff. And then Saturday morning, you start right into it. It's all hands-on. You are learning everything about the pizza business on the business side. You're also learning about the products, how to make dough, how to stretch dough. You're in the kitchen making your own dough. You're rolling the dough, everything there is about dough. We learned how to make mozzarella, fresh mozzarella.
Ah.
And so you're learning. We even put together for an event that would be coming up at the end of the school. We're making salads. We're making appetizers. We made cannolis and got all our stuff ready. And then back and forth, you're in and out of the kitchen. You're outside teaching about the oven, how to get the oven going. It's all wood burning.
Yes.
And how to manage the fire. Mm-hmm. And how basically in the 2 days, how to cook a pizza, how to roll out the dough, stretch it out, and how to make a pizza.
Okay, so a total culinary experience.
Total culinary.
From A to Z.
Hands-on, yes.
And that's the key, hands-on.
Yes.
All right.
And they cover marketing. They cover business plans. They actually, at the end, they give you a folder with the health codes and all the regulations and permitting for the county that you live in. So they had everything prepared.
Yep.
And then Monday morning, they put you in teams of 4 or 5 people, depending on how many students, and you are catering the event. Everyone at the hotel where this was at, and the culinary school where it's a conglomerate, the 2 of them together.
Yep.
And anyone else that they invite come over, and they get to sample. You set everything up like you're catering an event, and they eat your food, and they comment on your food, and you're making the pizzas, you're putting them out there, and everyone's rotating, so you get a little chance at doing everything. So
that sounds fantastic. And so what was the next step?
So after that, it was a matter of going home and thinking, what do I want to do? And I got a call from Ajay saying, what are you thinking? let's talk about the different ovens because there's different sizes. If you're interested, we can talk about maybe what's best for you. Do you want to grow into it? Never pushy sales. And I finally decided, it took about 3 months weighing everything out to move forward with it.
Yep. So you made the leap and you bought the oven you had. And did you drive it across the country or did you ship
I flew out to Denver. They had the oven ready for me during another pizza school. So I went again and went through everything. And then at the end, drove the oven home.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was a 3-day journey to get back home.
Wow. And that's the story of Sergeant Pepper's
Sergeant Pepper was born.